Sam, you mentioned about the cardiologist, the primary care physician, the nursing staff, and so forth. And where does the family fit into all of this? I think they would also be key players in all of this one.
Absolutely. I think they're pivotal. They're right in the center of all of this because that involves, it's a multidisciplinary approach. And the first thing we tell everybody is, where's your family? We ask the patient, do you have any family? Can we have them involved in this? Because they can be very influential in adjusting not only dietary changes or implementing lifestyle changes, activity changes, and smoking and alcohol, limitation or cessation. Those are like critical points. So if you don't, the patient alone probably is already given in because they've already accepted the fact that they've got congestive heart failure and they're on their way to either recovery from medications or progress of chronic disease, etc., as Anjali had alluded to. But if the family intervenes early and early enough, I think all of these things can be prevented, so we don't have issues regarding medications or other changes that we talked about.
Great.
Yeah, if I may chip in, it's so true, Sam. Uh, it's very important because if someone's trying to quit smoking and their family member, spouse, or somebody is smoking, very difficult for them to get off.
Correct.
If the wife is cooking and she's putting salt, the husband has no chance of going on a low salt diet. If everybody in the house is having high fat diet, how long are you going to survive on salads? People try to get disciplined, but there is, birds of a feather will flock together. If the whole house is flocking in one way, very difficult. So social support is very important. In fact, when I was at Stanford and they used to do the initial intake for the patients referred for the transplant program for congestive heart failure transplant consideration, social support and family is one of the big questionnaires. And there is a special person assigned to see in the congestive heart failure clinic to make sure that that there's enough social support, and then the nurse actually has constant contact with them every single day in the beginning, and then it becomes once a week, then it becomes once a month. But social support is a very important, families have to do it together.